I'm confusing, but me want to lose me. Tell the girls to my side, they can use you. Tired of waiting, keeping it moving.
I didn't see your name.
How are you? Well done.
I just want you by the night, and then if you by my side, in my life, nobody talking about you. I don't see my brother, he gon' live for the house, only I know, to the land, to the left, to the left, he gon' live for the house, he gon' live for the house, I don't see my brother, he gon' live for the house, only I know, to the land, to the left, to the left, he gon' live for the house, he gon' live for the house, he gon' live for the house.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, the leaders, amazing leaders of Rotary 9112. Without much ado, today we have gathered for a very important reason. Not just for project, not just for attending to the people in our community, but we have gathered today for a new horizon. My fellow United Presidents, my DG sir, my DGNG, my DES, our amazing Chief of Staff, and of course, every district leader here gathered. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you today to a new horizon that is about to unveil. To get things started without wasting our time, while we wait for our fellow leaders to gather here, because one of the things that speaks for a leader is being conscious of time. So we'll get things started. And so to get the right foundation for this event today, we're going to start with Rotary Grace. Please permit me, my fellow leaders, to stand on your feet as we take the Rotary Grace. So it's here projected on the screen. For ease of reading it, you can join us on the screen. 1 to go.
Oh Lord, and giver of all good, we praise thee for our daily food. May Rotary friends and Rotary ways help us to serve thee all days.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. So there's a lot in this room today. If you look around this room, there is one thing you will see. You are seeing us as president. One thing is sure, we're going to leave this room today not just as presidents, but as visionaries who have started a journey. And not just a journey to the end, but a journey to a new horizon. And on that note today, I welcome you all, amazing district leaders, to this new horizon that is about to open. Thank you. And of course, to get things started, I want to officially welcome us and set the course beyond the horizon. Please, may I ask that you join me to welcome the captain to the podium as he takes the welcome address. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rita Stella. Standing on already established protocol, I want to formally give my welcome address. My Unite for Good President, the District Governor, Larry Adedoni, and his spouse, although the spouse is not engaged somewhere, she should have been here. The captain of District 911, I don't know whether she's here, I don't know if I've interacted, she ought to have been here. The DGND, the District Governor nominee, designate.
Yeah.
So permit me. Distinguished Rotarians, the guest speaker, although he's on his way, ladies and gentlemen, I say good evening to you all. It is both an honor and a privilege to stand before this distinguished gathering as we connect, network, and celebrate our shared journey tonight. This is a day we have all looked forward to since we took on the mantle of leadership and became beacons of light and catalysts to our respective clubs. As our tenure gradually draws to a close, I believe we can proudly say that we are leaving our clubs better than we met them. Congratulations to all of us. Our team, Beyond the Horizon, symbolizes vision, courage, and opportunity. Throughout the Rotary year 2025-26, we have worked together with resilience and compassion, impacting communities through humanitarian service, youth empowerment, education, healthcare initiatives, environmental sustainability, and peace-building efforts. Rotary is never about standing still. Every achievement becomes a foundation for greater service, and every challenge reminds us of the strength found in unity. True Rotary leadership is measured not by the title we hold, but by the lives we transformed and the hope we restored. Therefore, our unity should not end with our tenures. Rather, it must continue beyond them. Beyond the horizon lies a more inclusive, innovative, and impactful Rotary, one that embraces young leaders, strengthens partnership, and responds boldly to society's evolving needs. It is a future where technology enhances service, diversity strengthens fellowship, and compassion remains at the heart of all we do. I am sure you will agree that achieving this vision requires us to remain united for good, beyond our tenures. To this end, we shall be unveiling our very own United President Fellowship. This fellowship will serve as a platform through which we can continue to meet, after successfully completing our terms of office, while sustaining our commitment to humanitarian service in our communities. We intend to work closely with this 9111 and in due course extend this initiative to other districts across Nigeria and beyond. This is a bold vision, but I am confident that we possess the capacity, commitment, and determination to make it a reality. My fellow United Presidents, I sincerely thank you all for your cooperation throughout our journey together. As we embark on this new chapter beyond our tenures, we continue to seek your support, collaboration, and active participation. To my amiable executive committee member, first we have Lieutenant Claire Omansei. She's the vice captain. She's unavoidably absent today. The daughter, one of the daughters, is doing introduction today. She ought to have been here. Then Lieutenant Chidozie C. Ofegwa, I saw you. Can you stand for the communication? Let's put our hands together for him. So he is our secretary in the ESCO committee. Then Lieutenant Christiana Okela, can you stand as I've seen? Can you please stand for recognition? She's our welfare officer. If Bansule is not here, I want to believe that he's on his way coming. And as soon as he comes in, he will be duly recognized. He's our public relations officer. I cannot thank you enough for your resilience, dedication, and invaluable contribution to the success of this event. We have worked closely together as a team without rancor or discord, united by a common purpose and shared commitment. Thank you for your sacrifice, dedication, and unwavering support. Top off to you all. That is to my executive members. Words are not enough to express my gratitude to the following visionary Rotarians who not only conceived the idea of establishing this fellowship, but also worked tirelessly to bring it to life. Tonight, as earlier mentioned, we proudly unveil this fellowship. I'm talking of Rotarians Stella of Rotary of Akuti of Ikeja Lasa. Can you please stand up for recognition? Also, Rotary former Nancy Nwatu, IFI for short, of the Rotary Club of Muslim Metro. Then Rotary Timi Tayo Ayorinde of the Rotary Club of Eko Cosmopolitan. I formally refer to them, that the three of them, are the tripod that supports and stabilizes the world. I know how hard they have pushed for this event to be happening now. To my distinguished Governor Larry Adedoyi, thank you for considering me worthy to serve as captain of this wonderful body of men for good presidents. To my mentor, although he's not here, PDG Kolawole Chodipo, thank you for graciously accepting our invitation to serve as the guest speaker at tonight's event. Finally, let us always remember that serving is a lifelong journey. Let us continue to serve beyond comfort, live beyond fear, give beyond expectation, and dream beyond the horizon. May this evening be memorable, inspiring, and worthy of the vision of going beyond horizon. Thank you all. God bless you.
Please, can we do better to celebrate him? Please, can we do better to celebrate him? Thank you so much, Captain, for that wonderful rendition of what it is to be the captain of this amazing president. And I tell you, you are my fellow president, you know how it's been. It's been a journey, it's been a story. And like they say, behind every glory, there is a story. We all have experiences and stories to share as president. And for me, personally, it's been a worthwhile experience for me. I tell you, serving the cause of Rotary through the platform of Rotary International, by extension, Rotary Club of Ikeja Alausa, it's been a journey and a story for me that will never leave me in a long while. And I believe we all share the same experiences, not just for you. And I tell you, enriching experiences. not just for you, but for the mentees coming behind you, the people looking up to you. I can tell you, there are people looking up to you, otherwise you wouldn't have assumed this critical assignment to serve as president. Thank you so much, Rotran Ajayi Ojekere, for that rendition. And on that note, we step things further. There is somebody who has done it all, seen it all, and conquered all, and on whose bed we have held our hands to serve as president this past Rotary year. And it is not in my place to introduce that powerhouse. Please, my fellow presidents and fellow Rotary District 9112 leaders, permit me as I welcome Rotarian Olatunde Olaleye as he comes to welcome our DG. Yes, sir.
Well, the name is Omotunde Olaleye. I guess you missed it.
Oh,
Not a problem. Distinguished club presidents, district governor, and designate, the chief of staff. I welcome you all and I thank you for this opportunity given to me to rather invite the district governor rather than introducing him, because he's someone you know, so it would be a waste of time to start introducing the district governor. However, his name is Rotary Alari Adedoyin. He's the district governor, Rotary International District 9112. Thank you. Good evening, my fellow Rotarians, and I want to use this opportunity to appreciate all United Presidents who are here, and particularly the captain who has led us creditably. I said led us because it is our year together. I thank every one of you, President who is here, from the executive members, and to the organizers who took the bold step of ensuring the success of today's event. Be that as it may, the purpose of our gathering today is to enable us continue what we started together on the 1st of July 2025. Without your cooperation, without your motivation, without your support, and constructive ideas and criticism, we would not have attained what we attained together today. So I give it to all of you individually and collectively for helping to shape the direction of our affairs in District 9112 in the current Rotary year. Because without you, who will the district governor be? The club is the centerpiece of all Rotary activities, and you are giving credence to that through the various activities, projects, and opportunities that came across our way in 2025-2026. I used to joke with a lot of Rotarians, and particularly club presidents that came my way, that if I have served for this number of days, you also have served for the same number of days. I have 23 more days to go. You also have 23 more days to go. So I won't stay longer than you won't stay longer than me, because we won't go. But one thing that will remain is, what did you use the opportunity provided for you to serve to do? What will be your scorecard? If I have to present my scorecards today, I will say to the glory of God, and due to your cooperation and support, we have been able to get some things modestly done. I cannot finalize this until after the 30th of June. But today, to the glory of God, we have a net gain of more than 224 members in our district, because we started with 2,361. Today, we have raised the sum of 465,000 for the Rotary Foundation, believing that by the grace of God, we'll do more. Today, we have been able to raise so far the sum of 55 million naira for our event. Thanks to all of you and other Rotarians and corporate organizations who believe in us. So we can go on and go on and go on. And I want to say, because I saw from your program that you are still going to share your experiences, which I would like to listen to. But I want to appeal to you. This is just the beginning of our being together. There are so many other opportunities that will be open to us to work together in the nearest future, and we should take advantage of it. The presidential message is unite for good, and today we are gathered here to unite for good, for the good of Rotary, for the benefit of humanity, and let me also add this: it is not over until it is over. If you think that, well, I've used so many months, so many weeks, so many days, so many hours, so many minutes and seconds to work for my club, I've done enough. I don't usually tell myself that until the last day in office. You can never tell who will come your way. A project that will change the fortune of your club or members of the communities in which you serve will come your way. You can't create a way to say, I've done all. If somebody wants to contribute to the Rotary Foundation today, I won't close the door to say, I've not had enough. Because that money is coming back to us for the benefit of our district. And the gentleman who will benefit from it is even seated here behind me for the DDF. So when you see me being aggressive or raising money for the Rotary Foundation, particularly the annual fund, it's because that money, when it comes back in 3 years' time, will be used for our global grants and our district grants. So the more money we have, the more projects the clubs will be able to use. So giving to the foundation is an all-year activity for us as Rotarians. Don't say I gave $10,000 last year or I gave $2,000. Why should I give this year? No amount of money is too little to give to the Rotary Foundation, because the people you are giving the money, you don't even know them. This money is useful in United States of America, as big as it is, as efficient as its economy may seem. It's useful to them in Japan. It's useful to them in Cotonou. It's useful to them even in Akura, in Nigeria here. So it's all over the world. So please, let us continue to give to the Rotary Foundation. And I want to appeal to you, presidents. Nobody, no club gets an award for the listing members. It is not something that RI rewards any club for. Be very cautious, be very reluctant to press the termination button on June 29 and 30. Look at ways, innovative ways by which you can retain the members that you have. Everything is not about if they can't pay, let them go. Some people saved you, or some people saved some of us. Let us give a thought to those that we can also save. And that is why, in collaboration with the district governor-elect, I said that we won't give any award on membership on the 30th of June. I will give it on July 4 during the installation of the district governor, so that we will see our scorecard together. We will know what we have done together. We will see whether people use it as a tool to bring up their club or bring it down. So, executive members who are here, I want to appeal to all of you. Speak to yourselves. I welcome our guest speaker, past district governor, Ola Olesho. You are welcome, sir. So, please, let us work together. Your predecessors in your various clubs also have a forum like this. They also have a platform like this, which they still belong to till today and which is still active. I want you to be an active member of this platform. Don't say because you have finished your tenure, that is all to Rotary. No. You don't know much about Rotary until you have served as a president. When you become past president, then that's when you know that, oh, I never knew that all that I thought I knew did not even reach half of what I should know. Because you are the ones who will be able to guide your presidents. This is how we used to do it. This is what we have done, because they will be sharing from your experience. In other words, I'm enjoying you to please make yourself available to your successors. They can benefit from you. It's not a competition, it is not a race. You have done your own. As I always say to people, I'm running my race. I was never in competition with anybody. I believe that what I need to do is what should be done. However, every Rotary Club president or district governor or Rotary leader must seek to add value to the work of Rotary. Before you leave office, try to better your best. As Rotary International President-elect will tell us, if the best your club has contributed to the Rotary Foundation was $12,000, try to at least add something to it. Don't bring it down. That we have the much that we have in the wealth today is because we tried to appeal to people to see that scholarship is very important. Education is very important. Basic education and literacy is one of the 7 areas of focus. So when we go through that route, we are merely appealing to you to say, please join us to also bring up this very important area of focus. Of course, all the 7 areas are interrelated and they are all useful. So please, as club presidents, I appreciate your support. I appreciate your efforts for clubs that are yet to pay for the work. I won't mention names here because it's going to be a private thing. I want to beg you. You can see that I use the word beg. I want to beg you, before we finish this year together, give a thought to the work, spare some thought for those indigent but brilliant students, and give to the work. And for those whose club I'm yet to visit officially, that have appealed to, one of the elements of a functional club is to receive the official visit of the district governor. Minimally, if that's what you can do, let's do. Some have invited to the district office. As at Friday, I still held a meeting with a Rotary club. So, as much as you like to pay your RI dues, clubs that are in, I want to beg you, pay your district dues. I don't want to leave any debt for my successor. It's not something. Ours is still a new district, and we need to bring up some standards such that when we continue to operate, we will say that certain things are not supposed to be part of. Also, clubs that are still owing district and RI dues, I want you to give a thought to that. Some clubs believe they are smart enough. They will pay RI dues without paying district dues. But I've told them the district governor still has the power to recommend such clubs to RI. But I'm hesitant to do that because I don't want to lose any club. So please, give a thought to us at the district as much as you do to Rotary International. And on this note, I want to thank you all again for your cooperation. I wish all of you well in your various organizations. Thank you and God bless you.
This standing appreciation to our DG, our wonderful DG, the one who wears the horns through which we are all thriving on. Thank you so much, my DG, for that word of commendation and admonishment. And very quickly, once again, I welcome each and every one of you, those for joining us at this hour. On the program, We're moving very fast. And I need to remind us, as president, you can bear with me. For the past 11 months, we have carried the weight of managing, galvanizing, mobilizing, organizing, arranging, certain things in our club for the past 11 months. Please, can we give a round of applause for us? We made it. I don't know about you. Amazing, amazing. Very soon, we're going to invite to the podium a wonderful Rotarian who has served over the years, and he has served through the cadre as president, as AG, and as a past DG. He has a word for us. But before we go into the insight of what he has to say to us, we're going to know ourselves. That is why this program is Star Bonding. I can bet you, so many of you don't know me. As some people were walking, I don't even know that I was asking them, are you a president? Are you a president? I mean, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. You know, so one thing is very critical. We have served our clubs. But guess what? There is a horizon that we're going to climb, and we shouldn't climb it alone. We have served our clubs. Now we're coming closer. It's going to be a collective journey as we finish the first round as president and jump into the next horizon. So on that note, we're going to be recognizing the powerhouses that have served in District 9112. Ladies and gentlemen and fellow district leaders, here is presenting to you the presidents. So we're going to be projecting it. So if you guys think that there's some presidents who are not here, we have a number of them, right? So probably we could just take a list and call those who are here, and those who are not here, when they come, we'll recognize them so that we save ourselves time because it's a number. But however, I would like us to project it so that we see the president that has served in District 9112. So when it gets to your name, when it gets to your turn, please majestically, presidentially stand up so that we can specially recognize you. Thank you. And on the first list is Rotarian Iriboche Ojekere Ajayi. Fantastic. Next on the line is Rotarian Temitayo Ayorinde, the Rotary Club of Eco Cosmopolitan. Where is she? Okay. Please let's be noted so that tomorrow I don't know who is that president, who is that, see them, know them, meet them. All right, the next on the list is Rotarian Dr. Ogechukwu Ogonneya, the Rotary Club of Eco, stand up for a long recognition. That is the man that has pulled the weight, the doctor of Rotary, not just the president, but the doctor of Rotary Club of Eco High. Thank you so much, sir, for your service. Next on the list is Rotarian Mobalaji Kuti, the Rotary Club of Idi Araba. Please stand up so that we can recognize you. Please see him, look at him. He's a tall, handsome man. Thank you so much, sir, for your service. The next is Rotarian Chief Dozier of the Rotary Club of Ikate. Please, thank you, sir, for your service. We appreciate you, sir. Oh. The next on the list is my humble self, Rotarian Stella Arute, the Rotary Club of Ikeja Alausa, the seat of power. Thank you so much. Now you see me. Don't ask, oh, who is that lady that served Ikeja Alausa? This is me, live and direct. Thank you so much. Next on the list, Next is Rotarian Turkey Mabogo. I hope there's essay in this place. The Rotary Club of Lagos. Thank you so much, ma'am. We appreciate you. Thank you for your service to humanity and to Rotary International. Next on the list, please. Rotarian Oluloye Olalekan, the Rotary Club of Lagos Mainland. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your service to humanity and Rotary International. Next on the list, Rotarian Chiwendu Comfort Anore, the Rotary Club of Lekki Phase 1. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your service to humanity and Rotary International. Next on the list, Rotarian Akinwande Samuel, the Rotary Club of Mende Town. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you. Thank you for your service to humanity. Rotary International. Next on the list is Rotarian Gideon Siwoku, the Rotary Club of Mushi Golden. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you. Next on the list is Rotarian Ifeoma Nancy Watu alias Ifi, the Rotary Club of Mushi Metropolitan. Thank you so much, sis, for your service to humanity and Rotary International. Next on the list, Rotarian Enito Sophie Olua. Is she here? Yes. Oh, she stepped out. The Rotary Club of the Rotary Club of Nigeria Globetrotters. All right. So the next on the list, when they come, we'll give them the recognition due them. They deserve it. Next on the list, please.
That's all, I think, for now. For now. I mean, I think I've told everybody. I've showed everybody now. But you have a call view, sorry. I said you have a call view. I should project everything.
Everybody I said can stand up.
Okay, all right.
Everybody I said can stand up. You have your son, you move on.
Then
Ibrahim.
All right. We have on the list Rotarian Ibrahim Haruna Baba, the Rotary Club of Yaba Portville. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you for your service to humanity and Rotary International. Next on the list, please. Rotarian Casey Shehu Adedamola. Oh, don't mind me for my long-eyedness. Rotary Club of Victoria Island East. She could join us. The next on the list, Rotarian Dr. Olise Ebigwe, the Rotary Club of Victoria Island. Not here. Let's celebrate them. Let's celebrate even in their absence. The essence of our serving is not just here and now, but the impact, the footprint we have left behind will always speak for us, right? So let's celebrate them even in their absence. That is the essence of it. Next on the list is Rotarian Olaleko Fawumi, the Rotary Club of Victoria Garden City. Thank you so much, thank you. Next is Rotarian Ebubedike Awasi, the Rotary Club of Tinkan Island. Not here. Let's celebrate them all the same. Let's celebrate them. Rotarian Abua Francis Onye Anyana. Oh, Rotary Club of Sulere Northeast. Thank you so much for your service to humanity and to Rotary International. Next is Rotarian Ejime Emmanuel Okafo, the Rotary Club of Shimonu. Not here. Thank you so much. Let's celebrate them as well. Rotarian Omote Jagu, the Rotary Club of Shagamu Royal. Not here. Let's celebrate them. Rotarian Archer Joy, the Rotary Club of Shagamu Metropolitan. Not here. Rotarian Fortune Ojeba, the Rotary Club of Shagamu Central. Not here. Thank you so much for celebrating them. Rotarian Mohammed Faik Abu, the Rotary Club of Solera South. Is he here? Okay, let's celebrate him. Thank you so much. Rotarian Alex Stephen Akon, the Rotary Club of Royal Metropolitan, not here. Let's celebrate him all the same. Rotarian Sir Henry Obieno Uzodima, the Rotary Club of Revelation Lagos, not here. Let's celebrate him all the same. Rotarian Jane Adamson, the Rotary Club of Oshapa Golden. Thank you. Let's celebrate her all the same. Rotarian Akisaya Faith, the Rotary Club of Omole Ojuji, not here. Thank you so much for celebrating her. Next, please, Rotarian Fidelis Fasui, the Rotary Club of Olambe, not here. Rotarian Bemileke Afolabi, the Rotary Club of Oguduchiare, not here. Rotarian Sheriff Adebambo, the Rotary Club of New Lagos, Ikeja. Thank you so much for celebrating them. Rotarian Anthony Enanemua Enanemo Onebisa Onibasa, the Rotary Club of Minama Estate. Please, let's celebrate his name. The next is Rotarian Obi Bright Innocent, the Rotary Club of Magoda Central. Thank you for celebrating him as well. Rotarian Antonia Obiano, the Rotary Club of Magoro. Thank you, thank you. Rotarian Amaka Ogo, the Rotary Club of Lake Novari. And here now, Rotarian Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Christina Okela, the Rotary Club of Lake Golden. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your service to humanity and Rotary International. The next is Rotarian Lawal Amina Olajimoke, the Rotary Club of Akute Golden. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your service to humanity and Rotary International. Next, please. Rotarian Adeni Adam, the Rotary Club of Lake Gateway. Is he here? Not here. Let's celebrate him all the same. Next is Rotarian Adeyemi Olani Yonu, the Rotary Club of Lagos Prime Ikeja. Please, let's celebrate him. Rotarian Hero Rupe Chandani, the Rotary Club of Lagos Island. Let's celebrate him. Rotarian Kehinde Onabanjor, the Rotary Club of Lagos Golden Hearts, Ikeja. Let's celebrate her. Rotarian Elizabeth Ajilore, the Rotary Club of Lagos Central. Let's celebrate her. Rotarian Michael Adeleye, the Rotary Club of Isheri North. Let's celebrate him. Thank you so much. Rotarian Ademola Akimbola, the Rotary Club of Iporin. Let's celebrate him. Thank you so much. Rotarian Alexander Chiku, the Rotary Club of Ikoyi Metro. Let's celebrate him as well. Rotarian Claire A. Omashe, the Rotary Club of Ikoyi. Let's celebrate him. Rotarian Omiyale Tokumbo, the Rotary Club of Ikorodu Royal. Is in here. Let's celebrate him. Thank you so much. Rotarian Engineer Taiwo Badaru, the Rotary Club of Ikorodu Metropolitan. Rotarian Bukola Olabalagu, the Rotary Club of Ikorodu Golden. Thank you, thank you. Rotarian Shofola Benga Michael, the Rotary Club of Ikene. Okay, Ikene Erike. Thank you. Let's celebrate him. Let's celebrate him. Rotarian Ambassador Arike Olukayode Elegwede, the Rotary Club of Ikeja Township. Let's celebrate him. Rotarian Enito Adefolaremi Oteju Ibironke, the Rotary Club of Ikeja legend. Let's celebrate her. Rotarian Engineer Olayemi Moses Oyewale, the Rotary Club of Ikeja Alausa Central. Thank you for celebrating them. Rotarian Oluwatoyin Omola Bake Badejo, Rotary Club of Ijegu. Ijegu Tausit. Thank you. Let's celebrate her. Rotarian Mobalaji.
We've done that one. We've done the Diaraba. This is the next one.
Go on.
Okay, Rotarian Adeni Adebite, the Rotary Club of Bagada South. Let's celebrate him. Rotarian Tonsi Olawoyi, the Rotary Club of Bagada. Let's celebrate them. They've done amazingly well. Rotarian Ibrahim Sule, the Rotary Club of Falamon. Let's celebrate him. Rotarian Orelaje Ademola Lawrence, the Rotary Club of Ekwe Metropolitan. Thank you for celebrating them. Rotarian Tobechuku Tobias Igweka Ile, the Rotary Club of Eleko Golden. Let's celebrate him. All right, Rotarian Esther Odo, the Rotary Club of Dolphin Essex. Let's celebrate him. Rotarian Ulum Kalu Eke, the Rotary Club of Banana Island. Let's celebrate him. Rotarian Emmanuel Akiyemi Saya, the Rotary Club of Badore. Thank you. Oh, somebody's noting for the AC. I'm gonna Rotarian Engineer Richard Ogunto Ibo, Rotary Club of Arepo Longbridge. Okay. Rotarian Fred Ejie for the Rotary Club of Apapa. Thank you for celebrating them. Rotarian Olufikayo Ogundairo, the Rotary Club of Anthony Golden. Thank you for celebrating him. Rotarian Olasukomi Oshor, the Rotary Club of Akoka. Let's celebrate him. Rotarian Opabi Sunday, Rotary Club of AJ City. Sorry, my fellow president, what is AJ? But seriously, why are we funky-finding it? Let's call it his name, Ajegule. So many great men and women have come out of that corridor. So let's not make it small. It is a big city that has produced important people in this country. Let's call it their name, Ajegule City. Rotary Club of Rotarian Mbo. Please, can somebody help me? Mbotu them. Udonkan. Oh. Chinese in action. Rotary Club of Aja Golden. Let's celebrate. Wonderful. Rotarian Barrister Laurentia Ngozi Chi Ejina, the Rotary Club of Ajawar State. Is she here? Let's celebrate her. Rotarian Kunle Amuson, the Rotary Club of Abijo Ibeju Lekki. Let's celebrate him. Thank you so much. Rotarian Duke Efeyana, the Rotary Club of Adeniro Ogunsona. Thank you. All right. So, also to mention my fellow Rotarian district leaders and of course, President, the vision, the idea we have, and the burden on our shoulder is not just for District 9112, right? What we have is beyond us, is beyond our tenure, is beyond the year that we have served. is beyond this room that we have gathered. So that is why District 9111, our sister district, is part of this vision. They are part of it, right? So the president, the captain of the class of presidents was also invited to be part of it as we unveil the vision, the plan, and the platform upon which we're going to show our impact after this time. So that is why we have Rotarian Lawal Olarenwaji Kubarat. He is the president of Rotary Club of Ikeja, and of course, the captain of United Presidents for District 9111. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow ladies, this, have you finished?
This is the last one.
Oh, last one. Oh, fantastic. I think you should have a prize for being the last one. I thought that was the last one. Rotarian Olubenga Oluyemi, the Rotary Club of Ijebu-Ibo Metropolitan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. These are the powerhouses that have stirred the affairs of our communities and showed impact in District 9112 in the last Rotary year that is about to come to an end in the next 23 days. So the hours, the days, the minutes, and the seconds are counting. But the question is, what are we stepping into? And that is what informs Beyond the Horizon. And on that note, please, my dear fellow presidents and leaders, permit me at this hour. Mbadem can them. You are welcome, sir. The Chinese in Nigeria. All right, so there's some president that stepped in while we're calling the roll call and giving recognitions. Please, if you were not mentioned, please humbly stand up so that we can give you warm and proper recognition, a presidential recognition that is befitting to you, right? So if you were not called, if you were not recognized, do well to stand up so that we can recognize you. And so now you are going to introduce yourself by yourself, not me doing it.
My name is, good afternoon, everyone. My DG, district leaders. My name is Roger Alexander Chuku. I'm the President of Club Ikoyi Metro.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, my DG. Good afternoon, district executive. So my name is Lieutenant Adiba Boshari, the President of Rotary Club of New Lagos, Ikeja. Sorry for coming late. We actually commissioned a project today.
Thank you, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians and leaders, all our Chinese Idom can abadi idem for. You're welcome to introduce yourself.
Good evening, my DG and all district executive members, and then my fellow presidents. My name is Botidem Duncan. I don't see any Chinese in that. And then I am here representing my wonderful club, the Rotary Club of Ajadodi.
Thank you. We appreciate you. We celebrate you. And here about now, I'm standing behind a man that has mentored a lot of us. He has shown us the way of service. He has played with us. He has talked with us. He has advised us and admonished us. And here today, he's here to admonish us once again. Welcome to Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians and leaders, please permit me as I make welcome to the podium Rotarian PDG Shola Shodipa. The king of boys and girls.
Thank you. Thank you. it's a presidential gathering, so the captain of all presidents and presidents for 2025-26, they are all well recognized. And of course, our leader, the #1 man in our district, our district governor, Unite for Good district governor, Dr. Larry Adedoyin, the district governor nominee designate in 23 days, Rotarian Ehi Brahma, and I think I saw, the district executive secretary, Rotarian Tunde Olale, and of course the chief of staff, supreme headquarters of the district, past assistant governor Akim Simono, and other club leaders and aspiring district leaders. Let me also recognize our wife and my sister, the wife of my friend, Unite for Good President Rotary Club of Ikeja, Rotary Larry Lawal. You are welcome. I would like to thank the executive of this set for inviting me to come and share some thoughts with you this evening. As a matter of fact, when I was invited some few weeks ago, I saw the flyer, but I didn't see my name. I thought I was just going to come and share some food and drinks with you, and then gist. So yesterday, late in the evening, I told my wife that I will be going for a function at 4 p.m. She said, so the 11 p.m. So that was when she now drew my attention to it, that I must speak. I said, well, if we are going to talk about beyond the horizon, we must look at what we are today, what happened in the past, and what we want to leave as a legacy as Rotary Club presidents. And if you look at it critically, your role as a club president, outgoing club president, is that of a caretaker of today, who will be the architect for tomorrow. That is, you are transiting from taking care of the club now, and you want to leave a legacy that future leaders of your club will fall in and continue to progress with. Rotary will, with Horizon 9, could be called a sunrise or a sunset. But for us, I believe that we are leaving a foundation for a progressive future, that your successors will be happy to carry the banner further. And I want to say that we all inherited clubs. It could be a great club, it could be a needy club, it could be an average club. But it behoves on us as we are living, even in the next 23 days, to bequeath on your successor a club that will be a great and stable club. I had the district governor reminding some of us that have not contributed to the welfare fund. That's part of how to bequeath a good and great club to your club. Those that have not paid fully their district dues, that's how to ensure you leave a solid foundation for the future of your club. Our job as presidents isn't just to run them well, things are going there. It is to make sure that whatever we leave today matters in 3, 5, 10 years to come. So that when they are writing the history of your club, they will ask, who served in the year 2025-26, and your name will be mentioned, and everybody will be happy. So communities that we serve change faster than project cycles. And that is why continuity is very important. You may have some projects that you are aiming to complete, but due to circumstances of the time, it could be funding, it could be some other logistics, you are not going to complete it. Some of you have district grants that you just received, and you may not to continue. But for you, as a Unite for Good president, is for you to initiate that start and ensure your successor is handed over something that he or she will be able to complete. The next generation of Rotarians want purpose with lasting impact. I think it was at the RLI training yesterday that one Rotarian said one of the reasons why he found it difficult to join Rotary earlier on was because anytime he goes around, he sees some projects, the Rotary logo will be fading away. The name Ikeja or Alausa, instead of having the Alausa fully written, probably will see Wasa. So what that one means is that we must, as Rotarians, ensure that whatever project that we do it in such a way that it's lasting to the extent that whoever is coming after will be happy with what we have done. The motto of Rotary International says service above self, and it doesn't end with your current year that you are ending. It's something that goes on and on as long as we all live, and I believe as long as we live, we'll be in Rotary. If you only manage what is in front of us today, we solve last year's problems. The people we want to recruit will be asking, what difference will this club make on the long term? So don't think of what you've done, that you are leaving, and by 1st of July, you turn your back to the club. You must always believe in the long-term sustainability of your club and all the projects that have been done this Rotary year. Have a vision beyond your term of 12 months. 12 months in office, let it be 12 years of impact that people will continue to remember. People beyond the room, who is missing in our tables? Probably in the course of this Rotary year, there will be some frictions or misunderstanding, or some members of your club that decided that I don't like Stella, I don't like Kola for this year. Find a way of reconciling in the next 23 days and ensure you have 100% retention and add to the number that you met on 1st July 2025. Problems beyond the obvious, from polio to mental health to digital divide. What I mean by that is that in the years past, we've all been talking about polio eradication. If those people then in 1985 and earlier didn't think that it is necessary, they wouldn't have focused on polio eradication. So as Rotarians, as club leaders, what do we plan, legacy we plan to leave behind? What particular projects have you done, or you still plan to suggest to your club that will make your club to have a lasting impact in your communities and in our world? So for such projects, build for depth, not for just the breadth. Depth to the extent that it is deeply rooted, to the extent that people beyond today, communities beyond today, will be happy with your club. First, think of the future. Second, if your club looks like it did it today, it did it 20 years ago, let them be missing somebody and someone, and that is you, that have made an impact this Rotary year. The cost of not looking is a risk. Clubs become caretakers of yesterday. If you have any missed opportunity to make an impact, to lead very well, you will have missed an opportunity to write your name in gold, and of course, to bring young and upwardly mobile Rotarians, prospective Rotarians, to the club. Success without vision fails fast. We can run the same race for 20 years and still lose members. But what is important is that the relevance that you earned and what you did or what you are doing or what you continue to do to ensure such members are brought back into the club. Your move as president does not end today and does not end 30th of June. In the history of your club, you remain a past president. But don't be a past president that had been and refused to make inputs. Yes, some successors may tell you, I don't need your input. You've done your year. You've done yours. Go. But have it at the back of your mind that even when you say it and you talk about it genuinely, and whoever you are talking to is not taking it, don't be surprised that he or she has taken a bit and will improve on it to do, but still say it, still talk, still bring new members, still ensure you continually give to Rotary Foundation, still ensure that you continue to provide the needy with what is necessary. Please ensure that you don't remain Rotarian in Rotary Club of XYZ alone. Think beyond your club. And that's why some of you, I'm sure, will be assuming leadership position even as early as 1st of July. Make sure when you are given that opportunity, you do it so well that you make yourself and your club to be proud. For us, and for you, I want to suggest, as you're having this Beyond Your Horizon gathering today, I also want to suggest that think of something similar for your club. It may not be as elaborate as this, but do something that your club members will remember. Probably on the day you are handing over. Probably before you hand over at any of the few weeks fellowship before the end of the Rotary year. Do it. And one thing that will happen is that every member of that club will appreciate you for appreciating them. On the last note, members of your club will match the altitude you set. I know you have set various targets. Some have been met, some are half met, some may not be met. What is important is that you, as a president, have done your bit. And your bit, by the special grace of God, have been recognized and will continually be recognized, so that when the history of your club is mentioned, your name will remain there in gold. Your real job is club visionary officer. Leave a vision that those coming after you will want to toe that line. The club will never rise higher than the vision you cast, but they will improve on it. Talk small. We talk small, we think small, but the little small here and there makes a bigger impact in the communities that we serve. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, those are my points, my comments for you this evening. Service above self sometimes means seeing farther than we feel safe. There may be challenges on the way, before June 30th, name one thing beyond your club's horizon and take the first step so that when you are being sent forth as the president of a club, somebody somewhere or majority or if not all members of your club will thank you for the humanitarian services that you have delivered this outgoing year, and you will be proud of yourself that you've been an effective and impactful Unite for Good president. And thank you so much, and God bless us all.
Please, my fellow leaders, you can do better in celebrating this man. Indeed, he's the king of boys and girls. And his admonishments, remember those days when we were in secondary school, we were doing our graduation, we were doing our passing out, they will advise you, be a good girl, be a good boy, know that the future awaits. Here again, he's advising us as the boys and girls of Rotary. Be a good girl, be a good boy as you leave your presidential office. Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you.
For that wonderful admonishment. Please can we celebrate him once more? Because next time you are inviting him to come and speak in any platform, you're going to pay him. But we got him for free. You know, oftentimes we use the platform of Rotary to convince some people to do amazing things, right? Thank you so much for that wonderful thought. And very quickly, there are some very salient points that he made that we must take out. As you leave this place, and as we count down to the June 30, today is 7th, so we have 23 days to the sign off of this assignment, right? Something is very critical. We have served 12 months. And guess what? You know, 1 + 1 is 2. But in our own case, 12 months equals to 12 years of impact. Amazing. You have served as president. You are leaving a footprint that is imprinted not just in hearts, but on the wall of whatever club that you have served. That is imprinted on the walls of Rotary. And guess what? The impact you have made will speak for you, will live for you. And that is why we are gathered here today, beyond the horizon. Beyond serving as president of club, Rotary Club of whatever community that you are representing, what is ahead of you? Like I always say to some people in my clouds, posterity will always speak. The question is, it's not even about how big the project is or how small the project is, but the impact it made. Even if it's just in one person, that project, the thoughtfulness, the energy, the good intention behind the project that you did, it impacted one life. And guess what? In humanity, for most times, 1 equals to hundreds. You know why? When you impact one life, that life goes further to impact other life, and it goes from generation to generation to generation. For a boy, a girl that impacted and he showed the way, and his future become impactful, his or her generation will be better off for it. Ladies and gentlemen, please give yourself a round of applause for doing this assignment of serving humanity and doing it selflessly. You are not doing it to be paid. You are doing it so that it impacts life. Thank you so much. And here now, we are moving to the next thing on the list. The truth of the matter, some of us are wondering, why are we even called? You get why. You get why we're here. We're not just here gathered as presidents. Today we're gathered as presidents. After June 30, what is going to bring us together? Have you ever wondered? Mind yourself. After June 30, what is going to bring us together? Have you ever wondered and asked that question? Today, we are gathered under the platform of Rotary. And what has brought us together is one man's vision. And that vision has multiplied and brought about over 1.4 million people, like minds, who have passion to impact lives. And the question we should ask ourselves, we have a very powerful name that speaks for itself. If there is one thing that the world is lacking for today, and the world so dearly needs, it is unity. You can imagine what happens when people come together, do that which is good. Not coming together for evil, not coming together to kidnap, not coming together to see how they disorient the community or the nation, but coming together to impact, coming together to continue the journey of doing good. You can imagine what happens. That is the why. And that is the reason behind Beyond the Horizon. Please, my fellow leaders, my DGs and my fellow presidents, permit me to take you through the journey of what came about Beyond the Horizon. Where we're gathered here, the truth of the matter, please permit me to use street language. We're all big boys and girls. We can afford whatever it is that is presented to us today. And today is Sunday. Some of us could have just been by one lounge trying to sip warm wine, trying to cool off as we get ready for next week activities. But we're here today. I'm sure something propelled you to join this meeting this evening. There's a reason why I said, let me even know why this has to be. And this is it. So I'm going to take you through this journey of the why we are here, the reason why we're here, because some of us will be asking, what is even these people saying? And the truth of the matter, normally we should have called a meeting, called village meeting, president, let's brainstorm, let's look at this, let's look at that. But a few persons was like, no, let's get it started. Let's gather ourselves together. Let's even gather ourselves together and plan what is ahead. Because the truth of the matter, each of us carry the weight of our clubs. There's a whole lot on us. Our classification, we carry different caps and hats, right? So that is why it's important that let's get this started and set it off after we have dropped this heavy heart of being a president. Beyond the Horizon. It's about service from office to service after life. Of course, being a president comes with a lot of challenges. As president, we have served. We have led our clubs amazingly well. It doesn't matter how big or how small the project. The most important thing that you did something to impact life. But the question before us is today, what happens after the collar is removed from our neck? That is the question. Fantastic. I'm one of those who say I want to go on holiday. In fact, I tell my friends that after I'm serving, I'm going to rest, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. If you, the truth of the matter, the humanitarian in you will not let you. We want to do more. We want to do more because it's not about you. It's not about you. All right? Beyond the Horizon, today is our collective answer to that question is what happens after June 30. Next slide, please. The reality is that every year, presidents serve under which, whatever be the theme of that year. Of course, the truth of the matter, after president, a lot of people, many of you have confirmed it now. Some of us will go comatose. In the name, oh, I'm tired, I have served. The truth of the matter, as a president, you carry very valuable leadership experience, networks and relationships, community development expertise. Even if you never had it, you have it now, having experienced the assignment of serving as the president. The truth of the matter, the problems of serving will not end, the challenges will not end. But again, the challenge is in preserving and multiplying the value created through your tenure. The essence is for you to bring to life the power of multiplicity, the learnings you have got as a leader. Today we celebrate Paul Harris. It is his drive, his passion, his dream to touch life, to serve beyond the cocoons of his network that brought about Rotary. Beyond the horizon. And so now, what is the real essence of Beyond the Horizon? What is it about the horizon? What is that thing beyond the horizon? And why have we gathered? Why did Captain Rotarian Ajay Ojekere call every one of us? What does it really symbolize? And what does it really stand? Beyond the Horizon symbolizes new opportunities. Please, let's know this. So that we don't just come, let's solidify and make sense and meaning of why here today, because that is what's going to determine the next line of action we're going to be taking. New Horizon, Beyond the Horizon symbolizes new partnerships we're going to be building. It symbolizes the new impact we're going to be making beyond 2025, 2026 service year. The end of this Rotary year should never signal retirement from service, my fellow Rotarians, my fellow leaders. From today, we should be moving from club leadership to collective leadership. Beyond the Horizon brings us together. We were serving individually as different clubs, but hence, under the platform of Beyond this Horizon, we will be serving under one platform. So now the burden is shared, the challenges is shared, the responsibilities is shared. So it's not just about you, president, carrying the weight of your club, but it's the presidents. Of course, no, we will not be serving as presidents. We'll be serving as social impact change makers, right? And that is what informed this, for us to have a platform called United Presidents Fellowship. So the question is, why United Presidents Fellowship? Like I've mentioned before, we have a very powerful name, a very powerful theme that shouldn't lose the steam of time. We shouldn't allow the steam of this theme to fizzle out. We should consolidate on it and make meaning of it by forming a fellowship, so that our name will travel far and speak for us. Because the world needs the impact of unity. The world needs the benefit of unity. So throughout our year, we share challenges, we exchange ideas, we inspired one another, we build lasting friendships. And now the fellowship will preserve this relationship. I have met so amazing, wonderful persons among you. I might not have met all of you one-on-one, but a few of you have met, I have shaken hand, I've greeted, I have discussed. You are all amazing, and I wouldn't want that to go. All right, so the fellowship preserves this wonderful relationship and network and connect that we have built over the last 12 months. And with this fellowship, we will be connecting, we will be collaborating, we will learn from one another, and of course, we will serve together. The next slide. One house, please. Capo. Oftentimes, as you may know, probably in our classification and other social impact platforms, leadership structures, even in Rotary, that is what it is. That is why we're leaving our impact for another person to continue. Leadership structures often focuses on transition, that is moving from one hand to the other. But the United President Fellowship focuses on continuity. So it's not about any person, but it's about all of us. So what is our goal on Beyond the Horizon. The goal is to ensure that the energy, the wisdom, the relationship built during our presidential year do not just disappear after June 30. So from June 30, we'll move from leadership position to leadership influence. And I'm sure this will sound good to you. So you're not just being called as a president, but you are called a change maker, an influential person. We move from serving 12 months to having legacy, just as KS did mention, from 12 months to 12 years of impact. So we move, what we're going to be doing in Beyond the Horizon is not just a tenure of 12 months or 24 months, but a lifetime legacy. We're going to be moving from having or serving in an office to a group, a fellowship of impact. So these are 4 pillars. Pillar 1, friendship. This is our essence. Fellowship. We're going to be sustaining the friendship we have built over the last 12 months. And of course, beyond Rotary, our professional relationships. Pillar 2, service. We're going to be having joint community projects and humanitarian initiatives. The third thing we'll be focusing on is on mentorship. Mentorship is very critical. Continuity, sustainability, impacting the next generation of leaders coming behind us. And the last one, legacy, creating enduring impact beyond individual tenures. So what does this legacy look like? We're going to be engaging in scholarships, health interventions, youth empowerment, economic development projects, mentorship programs, and of course, Rotary growth initiatives. Because our presidential tenure should last a lifetime. Now imagine a fellowship of former presidents united by purpose. That is what will be heard and seen and heard of us. Wouldn't that sound good? Fantastic. Fellowship of former united presidents united by purpose. And together, we will possess decades of leadership experience, diverse professional expertise, extensive network, proven project execution capability, and collective credibility. These are the things that's going to speak for us. Because individually, we make impact. But together, beyond the horizon, we will be transforming communities at scale.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, my dear fellow Rotarians, leaders, and presidents, please, may I ask for your permission to stand up as we make this declaration, our commitment beyond June 30. Please kindly accord me the privilege of standing as we take this together.
Everyone, just the president, not the
Just the president, not my DG and the district leaders. Are you ready? If you're ready, I'm ready. Fantastic. So here we go. Today we make a decision, not merely to remember this year, but to build upon it. We commit to remain connected, supporting one another, advancing Rotary values, in service projects, investing in future leaders. The fellowship becomes a platform for lifelong service. Please, can we give a round of applause to that? So this is a call to action. Because after today, as we step beyond June 30, history will remember us in this class of presidents. True of us, you agree with me? That history will remember you and I. So let it not only remember what we did during our tenure, let history remember us for what we built after it. For me, that is the call to action. That history will not just remember me for what I did in 12 months in Rotary Club of Ikeja Lausa, but history will remember me what I did after this time. Because the future is here. Alright, so this is going to be a movement of friendship beyond tenure, service beyond office, impact beyond boundaries, legacy beyond the horizon. A round of applause for Rotary Stella. Yeah, she has done well. And what's better way to say this than in the month of Rotary Fellowship? You know, this is Rotary Fellowship month. We are hoping that we'll be able to connect with all other presidents who served in the Unite for Good year, not just Nigeria alone. Am I correct, ma'am? That's the plan for the fellowship. So united presidents, Unite for Good presidents all over the world. That is where the fellowship is going to go eventually. So thank you very much for presenting on behalf of our captain and the visionaire of the tripod visionaire. We appreciate you. So we're going to the unveiling straight away, right? Our DG. Can I pay on fast? Okay, some of us came in a little later after the president acknowledged on the platform. My name is Temitayo Ayarine, Rotary Club of Eko Cosmopolitan. Some of you were not here earlier when I introduced myself, so I appreciate all of us. Thank you for coming at short notice. I appreciate you. Did you introduce yourself? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Roger Stella, and I'm serving under the platform of Rotary Club of Ikeja Lausa. Can you put me to that? Thank you. All right, so if you have not been introduced or if you did not introduce yourself while the proceedings were going on, please do well to stand up so that you can be given presidential recognition by yourself.
Alex.
All right.
Good afternoon, my DG, all Rotary leaders. I want to stand on already established protocol. My name is Olaoluwaju Lawal, a United President, Rotary Club of Ikeja, District 9111.
Good evening, everyone. Still standing on the well-established protocol. I want to introduce myself. My name is Rotarian Miyale. I'm the United President of Rotary Club of Ikorodu Royal. A very good evening to also my DG, other district leaders, my fellow United Presidents. My name is Rotarian Fikayo Ndairo, popularly known as Fiki. I am the United President of RC and Tourism. Good evening, everyone. My amiable DG and all the district leaders present here this evening, my fellow United Presidents, and friends of Rotary who are here at the moment. My name is Rotarian Michael Aguilera, another President, RC the Sheridan, the heart of 912.
Thank you so much, Rotarian Michael.
Which cover is this one?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Bright Innocent. President, Rotary Club of Magodo Central. Thank you.
Thank you, my fellow presidents. You're warmly welcome and celebrated.
Pardon my voice. My name is Rotarian Fidelis Kashmi, United President of Arsenal Lambe. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my fellow Rotarians, leaders, and presidents. Let me sound this note of mourning. Make you know, cause fights, because this business is a serious business. I don't want to look for any of you. I don't say I am busy. My classification, I have traveled. The onus is on you to make this happen. And if it doesn't happen, posterity will call you out though. So better make up your mind, because what we're in here today is very serious business. And for those of you who have shown up, please can you celebrate yourself? You are too much. You are indeed a president with honor and with honors. Did I say it well? Thank you so much. So something is about to happen. Somebody says, something is about to happen. Something is about to happen. Please look on the screen. Here about now, we've gathered here as presidents, but we are leaving this place not just as presidents, but as United President Fellowship Changemakers. Please, can we give ourselves a round of applause for everyone who has shown up to this clarion call? You are a change maker. You are printing your hand, your leg in the sand of time that will never be forgotten. Not just by your club, but humanity will keep remembering you, because we're going to be serving beyond these 12 months for a more impactful legacy that speaks for itself. Please, DJ, give small music to celebrate this people before we unveil this. Something is about to happen. Please warm up this room. We did not just come here. We're not here on fellowship, you know.
Feeling like I'm breathing my last breath. Feeling like I'm walking my last steps. Look at all of these tears I've wept. Look at all the promises that I've kept. I put my heart into your hands. Here's my soul to keep. I let you in with all that I can. You're not hard to reach. And bless me with the best gift that I've ever known. You give me purpose. Yeah, you give me purpose. Thinking I just come to an end.
This is DJ B Savage with the Fire Machine.
Thank you so much, DG, for that interlude. So we're still running on the line for the matter of the day. Right?
This is my training. I'm grateful.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarians, leaders of District 9112. This is a definitive moment. It takes a vision, one vision, to reach thousands and millions. One man's vision for Harris has attracted over 1.4 million individuals. So here is the moment, the very definitive moment. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Rotarian leaders of District 911, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for what is about to happen? Are you ready? Please permit me to call on Rotarian Ajayi, the captain of United Presidents, to come and invite the top man and his team, the leaders of District 9112, as we get down to that pillar. Face there. Face there.
Thank you, Stella. You cannot see to amaze me. You are charging up this hall. I'm happy to see the turnout, and you can see that they are all smiling. We are looking good. Can you say hi? That's a good one. The moment that we have been expecting is about, we are here now, it's about to happen. I don't have the power to unveil it. We have our father here, we have the boss. So permit me to humbly call on our DG, Larry Adenet, to come out. He said it all right. Please come out. And my fellow captain of District 9111,
Yes, I'll put that
can you please join us as we unveil the fellowship? We are safe. So this is the moment that we have been waiting for. This is the moment that we have been waiting for. The ESCO members that are here, you can join us. Yeah, the ESCO members. Okay, the ESCO members, you can join us. Please join us. Please join us. Let's manage the speaks. Thank you.
Once again, I want to thank the presidents of our District 9112 2025-2026, ably led by Rotarian Ajayi, Odekere, and all members of the executive. I also want to thank the three musketeers, Stella, Temitayo, and Ify, for bringing vibrancy to this event. I understand that the three of you pulled the stunt that we are witnessing here today. Where are your men? Where are the men? Anyway, we are reversing it. Behind every successful woman, there are men. So please, let's applaud all the presidents, all the United Presidents. And I thank Rotarian Kubura Tolariwaju Awa, the captain of United Presidents from Rotary International 911, who is here on behalf of all our colleagues in our sister district. And I can't but thank our leaders who are here too, past district governor Kola Olosodipo, our guest speaker, and Rotarian Elibero, the district government and university of Kusumaya 1-2, and members of my core team, Momotunde, Hakim, and all other Rotarians who are here. So, on this day, the 7th day of June 2026, having spent 342 days in office, with 23 more days to go, it is my honor and pleasure to formally unveil this event to the glory of God and for the benefit of humanity. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. DJ, some good music, please.
And as we can all see, please bring it down, bring it down. It reads United Presidents Fellowship, and we're in the month. So I want to thank, let me now face all of you now. Please, let's face the audience this way now, since it has been unveiled. Don't worry, it won't burn us. It's harmless. It won't burn us. We are united here. Where we unite for good, good things will come our ways. So, I want to thank all the United Presidents who are here. I'm very, very pleased at your attendance. And I want to wish that every one of you will finish strong at the end of this Rotary year. We started well and we are finishing well by the grace of God. And you see, they say that the reward for hard work or good work is more work. And like I said earlier, please enlighten, motivate, and educate your successors. The first time that you know about Rotary well is when you become an immediate past president. The president on seat currently now, those of you who are here, will be encountering some challenges, some difficulties, and some issues, and you ask yourself, how do I navigate? But when you discuss with your predecessor or other predecessors of yours, the problem will be solved. One of my own predecessors is here. PDG Bola 24, and I interact with him all the time. When I want to do something, I ask how do you do it, and gives me advice. One of my successors is here. We also discuss that is a right. So for me, it's teamwork. That's what I'm trying to say. So when you leave office, don't say I've done my own. I went to a Rotary Club. I'm just sharing this with you. And at the visit during the board meeting, the past president said, I've done my own, no, face the DG, it is your business. And I asked to call that past president to say, no, it's not his business. I'm here on an official visit. If this turns out well as it did, the glory goes to your club, not to the president. So whatever we are doing in the current Rotary year that gives us mileage or milestones, it's not my effort. It is the collective efforts of all of us, all of you. You gave me the platform to work through your support, through your motivation, and through your constructive ideas. And that's how it should be. Please, I want to beg you, make yourself available for service at your club and at the district and at any level after 30th of June. That is how your club can grow. That is how our district can grow. So don't say, nobody supported me. I'm not going to support anybody. It doesn't work that way. You understand? No person is an island unto himself or herself, and nobody has a monopoly of knowledge. If we really invite the message from the guest speaker today, we will see that he admonished us to work well for the benefit of our clubs and for the benefit of our district, because some of you will be serving beyond club level after your tenure. So, you are bringing your wealth of experience. You are bringing the wherewithal from your club to say, I am an ambassador of my club, and I'm a good one at that. So, on this note, I want to appreciate and thank you all again, my United President, because without you, who would I be? Without your support on membership, without your support on the Rotary Foundation, without your support for the web, without your support for our service projects, public image activities, and all other activities of Rotary, where we will 911 to be today. You understand me? So, I do not take you for granted. And I believe that this is something that will sustain for a long time to come, permanently, as a legacy of District 9112. So, don't say because you served together, that is the end. No. There are still more to do. And the work of Rotary can never be finished by any club president or any district governor. That is why Rotary enjoins us to continue what has been started. Continuity is very important in our organization. So I urge you to please ensure continuity in your clubs. Because I won't end this without still appealing to clubs that are yet to pay district dues, that are yet to pay RI dues, that are yet to pay for the web, that are yet to contribute to the Rotary Foundation, that are yet to pay for all those laws. So please do so. I am appealing to you. I won't mention names, but I will call you quietly. Oh, they are not here. So please send the message to those who may be affected. I didn't mention names, so I didn't call anybody else. But I'm happy with all of you, and God will continue to bless your organization. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful.
We humbly plead that you just move back a little bit for 2 seconds for the confetti to go off, pictures and videos. Then we will step out, have pictures with our DG, our leadership, the entourage, and then we'll take our lunch and dinner and come back inside. All of them. Congratulations to us all. Please let's come out for our lunch, dinner, and pictures, pictures please. Pictures please, pictures, every one of us, pictures with the DG please. Pictures, 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 yes sir, pictures. Lead the way, lead the way. Captains, excos, everyone. Yes sir. What's your cup to show you in the picture? Napo, where are you? Where are you? Let's go. Let's do this quickly. Pick our food and come back in. Wonderful, beautiful, united presidents. Together, be alright. Let your heart pass on. There's a I really want to ask. Hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind, save his home, believe one love, let's get together and feel alright. As it was in the beginning, one love, so shall it be in the end. One love, alright, that's the rest of the Lord. I will be alright. Let's get it together and feel alright. One more thing. Let's get together to fight this whole damn and be on one love. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. One soul. Have pity on those whose chances grow tender. There ain't no hiding place. From the Father of creation, yeah. One love, Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. Lights up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Really first, before I go down, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Breathing in first, each time I cross them, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true. Saying, this is my message to you. Don't worry
Okay.
about a thing.
Please have your dinner and go back in time. Thank
Every
you.
little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry, singing, don't worry about a thing. I won't worry. Every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing.
Rosary Rahim is here. Sorry.
Gonna be alright.
Sorry. Exactly, half a million, please.
Don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. Everything gonna be alright.
Thank you.
About a thing.
Presidents only.
Gonna be alright.
Presidents only. Esco, Rahim. Rosarian, second. Esco. No, it's not Ojoro. Second, next. Rosarian Rahim. Presidents only. Rosarian Rahim.
Every little thing gonna be alright. Don't worry about a thing. 'Cause every little thing gonna be alright. Smile with the rising sun. Breathing in first. Each time I cross them, singing sweet songs. Melody pure and true. Saying, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing. Worry about us, we know every little thing gonna be alright.
23 days to go. Don't worry about a thing.
Don't worry
It's alright already. Yeah.
about a thing.
Okay, we can move it back into the hall. Our DG is taking. Our DG, the captain. Captains, please. Both captains, we invite you to take your meal. DS, we invite you. KS, we invite you. Chief of Staff, we invite you. DG ND, we invite you. Stella, Stella, picture, please. Picture, please. Okay. Victoria. We need spinal cords here. We need men. We need more men. Ikorodu Royal, why you waiting there? Uncle Lagos Mainland, what's wrong with you? Join us, you have a spinal cord. Mushi Metro, Mushi Mogi. For the wrongs that you always pay. Globetrotter, globe yourself here. Don't think you want shot to sit down. Yeah. Now I'm laying me down to sleep. I'm praying on my soul to keep. And if I die before I suck in your tummy, how does we one pack? Suck it in, please. Cause he's living in this crazy world. Oh no. We did Okay, all the men, please come, all the men, all the spinal cord, yeah. We do the ladies. After that, we do the ladies. All the men, sit down. Sit down.
For more music on tunesjam.com.
All our spinal cord, please come home. Please move back. All our spinal cord are here. All spinal cords are here. I identify as a spinal cord. All the women, oh yeah, let's take pictures. All women, let's take pictures. Natini. All women. Now we be there. Now we they hold everything. Men with mouths. Better men, see them. All the one packs, in the house. Hey, balance. Hey. All our men, we thank you. Megase, obrigado, merci. All the women. All the women. Let's do this. Hey, 23 days to go. Hey, come on, let's go. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's do this. All the neck where they control spinal cord. Oh yeah. No, our husband will say here. No, it's the husband the body, not the spinal cord. Sorry, I'm the husband. My captain, come. It's okay. Please. Yeah, welcome. My lord, right? thank you. Please help with the chairs, let's help with the chairs. Let us have to return. Please be careful, you can stay inside, you can stay outside. Anyone is acceptable. Here, thank you. Experiences. If we start to talk, we will talk tired. If we start to talk, we will talk tired.
Ayé kan ló wà kó sáyé o.
This is DJ Big Savage, the Big Vibe Machine.
This is DJ Big Savage, the Big Vibe Machine. Big Savage. Big vibration.
Please get yourself at home. It's free. It is for you. You deserve it even more. You deserve it even more. Ask for extra. Ask for extra. You're not ready for it. Eat it. You deserve it. You have done well for yourself. You have served humanity. Now serve yourself. Serve yourself to the food. Serve yourself to the food. You deserve it. United President Fellowship. Please, we're going to share our experiences, so I need to know what fair is your Please, DS want to see you when you're done eating. Please, if you haven't registered in the attendance sheet, please indicate so that we can bring it to you for you to fill. We need to data capture ourselves for the assignment ahead. For the present cruise ahead. Like you know, if say they won't give you work. Who is president of the day? You need to collect SA from her. She said the day about he did Arab. My bad. He did Arab. This president, Rotary Club of India Araba. India Araba. India Araba. India Araba. India Araba. Please see yes. Rotary Club of Adenira Ogunsanya. Did I get it? Rotary Club of Adenira Ogunsanya, please see yes as well. Make yourself available to see the DS. My United President, if you did not sign at the entrance, please indicate so that we can bring the sheet to you. Especially those elect
I get it plenty to go around. So you make you dance when you hear this sound. Now me the puppy all over town.
My United President, I'm waiting for your experience. We need to share our experience. This gathering today will not be sufficient enough without me telling us. So that is a bit of it. How you fed your end.
Baby, I promise I will spend you money back. I'm supposed to go get when I go back down. I'm in the idea, my pressure.
Project has brought us together as presidents. But friendship will keep us together as United Presidents, fellowship members. We are taking the world. Hey, almost see yourself beyond this room. We are taking Africa. United Presidents Africa. United Presidents Global. What are you saying, General Overseer? I have seen the future. All right, my president of Rotary Club of the Captain, come and share your experiences. We want to hear it because this gathering today will not be enough without we telling how we felt. Because this is the platform that brings us together, and we are here together, all of us today. So let's hear it. So it's not choo-choo-choo, it's not woo-woo. Let's say it. Be free, express yourself. We are one family. There's no holds back. Nothing to us. Nothing to us.
Yeah. All right. Fellowship. I'm starting on all existing.
It's recording you.
Okay, I have 2 minutes. So, all existing protocols. IDG, thank you very much. The first thing that I would like to celebrate the person who has been the visionary behind this, Richard Ajayi. I want to congratulate you because I know we are in the ESCO, so but I would not. There are some things that we've not maybe that have not been said here. Is the kind of human being you are. You are somebody that has a big heart. You want to see everything working around you. You want to see everybody happy around you, even at your own expense. And that's one of the things, the testament of why this thing has worked and why this United President. So I would give you 90% of the credit for bringing all this together. Thank you very much, sir. You are really a very impactful leader. The first experience I want to share was, you know, when we met at PELS. So when they were nominating, for some reason I noticed that they were maybe somehow they thought Ikate was on the island. My Ikate is the name. My teacher, I don't know maybe because they saw Ikate, they was here. So we're a big club. I wouldn't say we're a small club. I came into the club at the time when a year before we were talking about delisting the club. Yes. And it has been a very transformational change. The previous president before me, you know, did well to bring everybody together. The club was already going in shambles. We were so backward. And when the team of this year came in as United, it was the onus fell on me to ensure that I united the club and brought everybody together. So many things were missing: accountability, ability to properly bring people into doing projects. It wasn't more like, oh, the president was doing everything. So the hardest thing for me would be, understanding that being a Rotary president, there was always something that you had to contribute for. So I think that it was so overwhelming, and you had people who you were in club who you were begging to pay annual dues. You are begging them to pay for one company, then you now come and tell them that this should be doing something to please contribute money. It was like as if you're committing a sin in the club, in that WhatsApp group. So it was a very difficult experience, but we navigated through it. I found my way and I realized that in every club, the easiest way to get things is not to bring it out in the open, is to engage people one-on-one. Find people who were builders, who were bridge builders, who kind of collaborate with you, and be the influencers across the entire group. And that was one of the things that has worked for me as a president. Finding those who are influencers. Because sometimes when you come and there are people who want to be part of the people that decided it. And when you come without meeting certain people, it looks as if you are doing, because you are the president, that's what you are doing. If you are not doing that, that's not how it works. So I think the experience has been being a collaborative person, reaching out to people and finding new ways to get people to come together and do things. And it has been very, very influential for us.
be much more a better club than we were in the last 3 or 5 years at Ikati. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We've been a better club at Ikati than we've been 3 or 5 years ago. You mentioned something that everybody here is experiencing, something that resonates with all of us. Do not partake, bring in each and everybody. He said, you have to come and meet some people. Some people now, then they sit down here, they carry the thing, they don't meet people. And they say, don't choke. You don't hook. As in, we can't wait for 23 days so that we can breathe. Am I saying your mind? Some of us are slated. But I also like something that he said. He said, not everything you bring to the open, you go and meet some people. There's some encouragers in our clubs. Everybody here, you have them in your clubs. They don't come to meetings regularly, they don't talk, but they key into your vision. They don't want you to fail. They don't want the club to fail. They want to support the governor of the district. So those people, you go and meet them one-on-one and they turn up for you no matter when you call them. I believe that we have plans to encourage such people at our last meeting for this month. If we don't, let us try to do that. When you were speaking, some people were nodding, and I was thinking I was going to call him, but you see the chop. Doctor, you go speak. I want to hear you. My guy from AJCT, you gonna speak, or you still talking? Man, you're one of the youngest kids on the block here, bro. You're welcome. How you be? You didn't know. Like when you go there, before we go down, don't pick him over with that. You know they talk and you go talk. All of you really press when they talk. We want to hear. How has it been? Some of you, are award winning already even before the final day. But we know from what the secretary just said that it's not been easy. Some of you have been doing one-on-one. Some of you have tapped into your network outside. We talk about network and network. Some of you have tapped outside. But what message do you have for us here? And what message are you telling us to tell the incoming person? Some of us knew our team before we got in. Some of us didn't even know the team. God rest the soul of our RI president, the man that passed on, that had the cancer thing, the cancer illness. He was supposed to come in. Somebody else had to, come in and then pave the way for our RIP where we're celebrating, next week. That is not the portion of any club here. No, we didn't lose anyone. But some of us, through internal, politics and all those things, we assumed leadership without the team we would have loved to work with. Some of us, who was saying it was okay. I had my fellowship when I stepped outside, and we're talking about Rotary fellowships. And my guest speaker said, we don't all have to be friends to work, but we unite and to collaborate and deliver the goods to the people who want to deliver to. So, Doctor is almost done. Don Fiki, I would like you to talk to us briefly. Anything you want to share, club or, before you came in or during your tenure, or what you're living with and what you want to leave us with. Then my brother from AJCT will talk to us. Okay? My captain, my Don, my captain from the other side of the bridge. She's from abroad, so let's honor her. A round of applause for the captain.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my United President. You've all done well, and we're about ending. Mine is more of how we are going to manage our transition period from being the president to be don't let us forget the fact that by the time we become IPP, we are no longer in charge. Our role is now advisory. We don't need to insist that our way should be the way of the club. Because some of us, we have done so much, we've given so much, and we are all human beings. Where when you are at the end of affairs, you know how you handle things. But when others are to do this, we need to give them the space, we need to create a living environment. At the same time, in some clubs, some people, they are the godfather. It's either you do it by way or you will not move. So please, if we have that, don't let us encourage it. Let us try as much as possible to diffuse the situation. Thank you very much and well.
Thank you very much. Manage the transition period. Manage the transition period. Some people have turned themselves to albatrosses. Some people have turned themselves to godfathers, to the wikis and the thick-the-doos of this world. We do not want such. It sends people out of our clubs. For those of us who are experiencing it, you can reach out to those who have left because of this godfatherism or Council of Presidents challenges. Reach out to them, bring them back. Once we have a course that can bring them back, things will come around. And then let us get those people who are not, in any faction or caucus, let us get them to bring in more members. The more members you bring in, the more that person's power is diffused.
Correct.
If you bring in more members from the people that are strong, that are helping maybe the immediate past and you currently, the next person is not in any faction or whatever, bring in neutral people. Don't let them be infected with these, things. Let them introduce them to other clubs, to the district, and to the world. Introduce them. It's a month of fellowship. As many of us that are here that are not in any fellowship or any course, please let us join. In 2028, I'm a member of the inter-country committees for Turkey, for Italy, for Europe, French. With the gathered Rotarians over 2028, make tell on now, and I'm in charge of Friendship Exchange from July. But in 2028, we are going on a cruise, and this is for everybody. It's inter-country committees for the whole world. So I'm hoping it will not clash with our district conferences for 2028. But we're going on a cruise. We're thinking of bringing 3,000 Rotarians on an MSC cruise. We've already booked the cruise. So we just want Rotarians to come on board 2028 May. Aha. Donfiki. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A very good evening once again, my DG, the street leaders here present, all of the protocol duly observed. I was hoping I wouldn't have to talk because I can be very unfiltered, especially after a couple of
Very good.
but my journey has been a mixture of good and bad. But I'm happy to say I'm a better person today. It hasn't been easy. My GS can testify. My Chief of Staff can testify. Even my DG, King of Boys, thank you for always. He's been at my club a couple of times. But for me, what I love to recommend will be the fact that we need to find some basis for discipline and enforcing the Rotary values. Because as human beings, we tend to easily go outside of those boundaries. And if you are from Ibadan, like some of us, we know the grill. No, for real. Because what is right and what is wrong. I joined Rotary by accident. I came for my fourth president investiture, and I was sitting in my car smoking my last cigarette, and this beautiful woman walked in, and I saw her. I tend to have a thing for old women. So I reached out to her, just to, how far, what are you doing to the car? Let me take you inside. And my friend, the new president today, she was just smiling. I got down from the car. I asked, we're driving the same car now. Your boy said, Gala, what's your name? She said, her name is Ife. I said, can I get your number? She just smiled. So I called her and I went beside her. She was, putting on her makeup, perfecting perfume and all. And then she brought out one very, with so many tags on her. If you're waiting for somebody, let me take you in, pending when whoever you're waiting for comes. And I'm like, guy, the new president here today. There is a Rotarian. And I noticed her face lit up and she started smiling some more. After a while, she got down from my car. I was just all over, now, Lagos boy. And then all of a sudden, I saw people coming towards her I was like, wait, what's going on here? So I asked the guy, my first president, Donga, be like, who is this woman that all of you are? He said, that's our DJ. I said, what's DJ? So I shocked and I realized that, oh my God, that and then she looked back and grabbed my hand and where I called my boyfriend. And then it dawned on me. And she was like, oh, you still want my number? I said, yes, I want your number. She said, are you a Rotarian? I said, no. I said, okay, if you want my number, you need to be a Rotarian. I said, oh yeah, sign me up. And then I supported that president very much. I supported my immediate past president, Rotarian Chidiogo, who has done awesomely well. Shout out to him. And so I drinking beer one day and they were like, guy, I will be president. So like, what are you? I'm just the mascot for Anthony Goldie. I still have the video where I was shouting, Magica, Magica at this conf, I think the one before this one. And I felt very uncomfortable because we just sat down and we were calling Dagada Sounds, winning all the awards. I'm like, who are these people? You know, why are we not winning awards? And then my president was like, hey guys, we have a lot of work to do. The truth is, Anthony Goldie, we are a group of friends, professional friends. We make about 80%, right? So it was more friendship than being Rotary. And then my immediate past president was like, we need to start becoming more Rotary, like let's start inviting things, you know, do things the Rotary ways, bylaws, and all those things. But I was really scared to be president because I'm a very unserious person. But I had one of our guys who told me that go to Rotary.org and start reading. And by virtue of my, what's that word again? I always forget. My secretary is the one that keeps reminding me. Classification, God bless you. Leaders in the industry, I'm into integrated marketing comms. I've held several leadership positions. So I felt I can't fail if I need to commit to it. I didn't want to do it, believe me, because I came to Rotary to just so after a lot of persuasion, you know, people spoke to me, pedigree, my CP, Danton Waye, my past president. I was like, okay, we will run this thing after all. But I hate environments where I have to conform. I mean, to advertising, we don't conform, if you know what I mean. But Rotary requires, you know, decorum and a couple of other things that I've read, you know, on the Rotary.org. So when we became president, to do investiture on WAEC, I ended up fighting with everybody. And I was like, okay, you know what, we will show you now, not in this industry. My club, we're not a small club anymore, so I've been warned not to say we are a small club. But that cohesion, we can do better. I single-handedly raised the majority of the money that we used, you know, that we're able to raise, along with some of our members. And then attention to details, went and kidnapped, or we stole one very good Rotarian, young boy, I'm sure if I mention it, you guys will know him, who started helping us with administrative work. And then we started becoming more compliant. I've had issues when people say you're their club, and I don't ever say that about the club again. I'm sure my chief of staff will remember our experience at Ijebu during the DJ's birthday. I can be very confrontational, you know. It's a fault for Ibadan people, I'm sorry. But the thing is, the moment all those things happen, the next day I'll be the first person to come and hold and be wondering, who is this guy that is doing this? So in my early days, I made a lot of errors. But I recall that my guiding principles have always been going back to me. Where am I going? So I don't make this story long. One of the things we need to imbibe is ensuring that we always put the club first. We had issues, a lot of issues, where I've been told what to do. Where I've been told without this you cannot do that. And that's just recipe for disaster for me, because once I hear do, I know they come back. But I need to find a way to always balance it in such a way that the club will be the one to benefit. I've taken some of these issues to the district. My DJs, please, you need to pay attention. The challenge with me is that most times when I expect the district to support or to bring some sort of speaking truth to power, it has always been mediation. You feel me? The district can't have a sit on the fence kind of attitude. We need to be able to call a spade a spade. I wanted to resign as the president several times because after all is said and done, I am spending my money. I mean, I'm not spending as much as my UP Alex said. You know, but that is the little we have, we are spending. I also like to thank my DS because he did a number on me. He always had time to listen. There's no time I call the DS that doesn't listen. Different times he will tell me if you cannot take it easy, do this, do that. You know, and Akim also tried as well. I had to eventually learn how to swallow my pride because I'm a very proud man. I'm proud by nature. And I love Anthony Golden. I really wanted the club to do well, and everything that we've done was towards this purpose, right? It got to a point where even my incomplete president, he had already. Well, I've gotten to a point where I realized that if he doesn't succeed, I will succeed. I was waiting for my turn not to end, so I can just take the lead and start going to all the clubs and chasing all the women. You know, I went to a couple of the clubs, not don't listen to them. But the truth is, I've been able to learn, improve myself. I've also seen a couple of United presidents who I really respect a lot. Shout out to Alex. I don't know how he does it, but asking him several times to come and cut soup for me. But after all is said and done, we need to stay true to the Rotary value. Rotary has improved me personally. I've not made money in Rotary yet. I know a lot of people now. Initially, I didn't know too many people, and I've been accused. Right, I've been accused I'm proud. I don't mind being called proud. Not that I'm proud, but I don't recall people, especially when I'm talking. So when I get to see you the next time and I don't say hello, it's not because I don't want to, I don't remember. That's the truth. But I'm a better person because of Rotary. Every time I wear this pin, or I wear that collar, I always respect the things I hold. So it behoves on us to support our incoming president. So one of the things I've decided is I have challenged the League of Past Presidents. I'm sure my DS will remember this term very well. That why don't we start contributing 1 million naira for every incoming president? We are 5 now. No, we are 6. I'm the 6th. Let's contribute 1 million naira for incoming president to support them, to get them to start their year. I got a lot of money. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I will support him. But I will also be the sword of justice and truth in my job. Because if I walk away, all of the multiple hours, you guys have 1 3 hours. I don't know how many of them.
Yeah, we did not hear. It's okay, we did not hear. We didn't hear you.
Rotary has made me a better person. And I intend to keep building on that. You know, so that I can leverage all of these good relationships that we've built, even across the board. I also like to say a big thank you to my DG. You never cease to amaze me. Every time you knock on his door, he opens it. Thank you so much. Open your door and your fridge. Anytime you go to your office, all the talking is free. Thank you so much for not getting tired. Thank you for leading by example, because I think sincerely you've done well, and it's been a privilege to serve with you. Thank you very much.
A round of applause for Olukayo Buzairo, President. The president that won 3 hours. Just wait till we pass 3 minutes of From 0 to 3, a round of applause again for our president. Welcome. The second one to me has made him a better person. It was less tolerable. Already remembered people. Now he remembers more people. He feels that there should be justice, there should be structure, implementation of existing structure, because we have structure. Our MOP is it. We have discipline, but some people just rear up their heads and every time try to be, you know. Okay, so if you say this league of patriots, some of them don't they fingers on people's brain. It's not okay. MOP. We need to. You see when this things of let's go back to the MOP. I also hear you know, throwing something at the DG that when we bring things to the district, you want them to be more, you know, decisive on some things, not just mediation. I'm sure the DG has heard you. Our PDG is here. Our DGND hears you because it's coming, you know, in a few months. I don't want to talk years again. Our secretary of the committee, are you ready to speak now, or do we go to another man? Okay, so we do one woman, one man, one woman, one man. With your permission, everyone. All right, thank you. Round of applause for Christiana Ogela, President Lekki Golden.
Good evening, everyone. And I would like to leverage an existing protocol. For me, Rotary journey has been an interesting one, impactful. I've learned, relearned, and unlearned in the course of my journey. I think there are few things that have been my takeaway so far. When I was going to start, just like every other person that would have fears, you know, the very first fear, and I think we can be a bit open here, the very first fear for me was membership. Why? Because Timmy and I think about 2 or 3 people just moved to a new club. So we had very low number of people, and then some of the old guys were not even working as expected. So my first fear was membership. And as God will have it, when I became president, and on my LinkedIn, so something about me is I do a lot of social media stuff, personal. So I wrote on my LinkedIn, wrote on my Instagram, and that worked. Within 2 months, between July 1st, and this is the gospel truth, between July 1st and August 31st, we inducted 25 new members. I don't know how that happened. And I'm telling you, when I was starting, I didn't know what my membership was going to do. In fact, that was my very first fear. I'll just see people tell me, Christy, I want to join Rotary. I see what you post. So, social media, let me talk about media generally, actually puts that word out there for us. Do you understand? So if you are doing your opinion and you're not putting it out there, people will not see what you're doing. That was the first thing. So putting myself out there that I'm president, I'll just get a call. I know what you're doing. How do I come for a meeting and then we run them through that process? And that was how we inducted 25 people. Some of our members too got, in fact, some of the new members also brought like 2, 3 people. So it was more like, heaven just opened. Right? So that's the first thing. That was the first success. And by God's grace, by the end of this month, we would have inducted about 30 new members in that club. So that was the first one. And the second thing, and then the next thing was, we want to do investiture. That story, I don't know, I think is a major problem. Maybe because people, this fatigue, this, you know, bring. So the team, to be honest, the club tried. Yeah, but I still had to get a lot of, you know, support from friends, family, and all of that. And to God be the glory, we did the investiture. But that investiture also birthed 1 or 2 new members. So what happened? The person, thanks to this, madam, you don't know what you know, we're talking and then you told me about, and that's why really connecting with people beyond just who you know is really important. We met during the PELS and we're talking, I said, oh, and for investiture, there's a place, they can give discount, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, really? I didn't know that there's a nice place in that place. Let me go there. And through her, I got that connection, and I was able to do my investiture at the Swiss Hotel. Now, someone came in, about a few people, but that one person came in and said, oh, what's happening here? So a member of ours connected and said, oh, it's an investiture for Rotary, and today that person is a member of our club, just because he came for the investiture. So sometimes we might see investiture as well, wasting a lot of money or spending a lot of money, but he has his own way of connecting. Also, some of our projects, about 2 of our projects got in members for us. So these are some of, for me, that's what I have experienced. And of course, I have built stronger connections. In fact, my club members are like family. We treat ourselves as one. And so for us, for example, I'm supposed to have a meeting by 4. I just told my PE, I'm going for president's program. Please take over. And he sent me the agenda. Is this okay? Can you give me your message? What are the things? And he handled the meeting. I just started and I left that call 15 minutes into that meeting and he chaired it. And that is the power of how you also empower. I didn't have to be there. And that meeting held, right? Successfully. So I think for me, key takeaways, let's put ourselves out there, let's put our project out there. It helps to bring visibility to what Rotary is all about. And that attracts membership without having to struggle, number one. Number two is, investiture sometimes it might be, money consuming, but it also has its own plus in terms of attracting quality membership. And thirdly is we need to support, not just even the president, every member of the club. Try and reach out to them, even as immediate past presidents. People are going through a lot of things, and sometimes what they see is that genuine concern and genuine love for them beyond just asking them for money. Thank you so much, and it was nice president.
Thank you very much, Christina Okila, President Lekki Golden, Rotarian Ambassador Mrs. Ogaji. You mentioned my name, but I don't want to go there. So we thank God that, media, she talked about the power of media, putting yourself out there and getting more members. And between July and now, she's been able to get 25. That's a lot, a very strong lot. And between, she's talking about 2025 July. Okay, so between 2024 October and now, I've been able to get about 30, which we either have added to Lekki Golden, but we thank God for the new formation. But we still have more people in Rotary. That's the end of the story. All right? So even if, the name came out during PELS, CLLS, DTLS, the club name, when the DG was saying you can still do club in club, or satellite clubs, or, he highlighted clubs that have been 50 members and above. He also highlighted clubs that are delisted clubs. So we don't also want a balance. We have a minimum of 15. Some people do 20, 25. Some people went as high as 35, then they delisted 20. So we don't want that also. So Rotarian doctor, medical doctor, your job is quite challenging, He's an emergency response doctor, he's our cardiologist. How did he manage to do this here? And still handle the club? Talk to us. Rotary Club of Ecoact. Dr. Ogechukwu.
Good evening, my DG and his team. Good evening, my fellow United presidents. It's been a challenging year, I must confess. Number one is the fact that we're just 2 years old. So, so many things we really didn't have, or rather, I didn't have the wherewithal of how it was going to be. But I've always been a reserved person. I've always been shy. So becoming a president was a huge deal for me. But I think one of the things that I would say helped me on this journey was the RLI. I'm proud to say I'm an RLI graduate. And I encourage everybody who hasn't gone through the RLI to do so. It really helped me on my journey. And I want to also say that it's difficult to manage people. Very difficult. When I prepared the workbook, I knew what I had in mind. I was going to hit the ground running, everything was going to be smooth and things like that. But halfway, in fact, not even halfway, barely started into it, things started to fall apart. Everyone came up with excuses, and things like that. And we have to bear in mind that this is a voluntary organization. You can't force anyone to join. So, having to cajole people, having to talk to people, it was difficult for someone who's shy, for someone who doesn't like to talk, a lot. But we were able to pull through. We were able to pull through because we also had a good mentor in the person of IPP Sangalbi. That's who chartered our club, and the Rotary Club of Falomo, supported us every step of the way. I told my members last week during our meeting that it's easy to say I'm about to hand over, so thank God. But I also told them something, that Rotary is a lifelong commitment. So unfortunately, I can't say I'm about to hand over, to God be the glory, because I think it's now the work is about to start. The club is still a young club, and we're trying to come up in the Rotary world, and I think we're doing okay. We've been able to identify issues, and one of them being membership, not just membership, quality membership. We've been able to identify the issues with our membership being one-sided in terms of the demographic, the age group, the occupation and stuff. So we're trying to balance that out. So I just want to encourage everyone, don't give up, don't take no for an answer, always keep pushing, there's always a way around it, you know, and Rotary is service above self and it's for life. Thank you all.
A round of applause for Ogechukwu Ogunaya, medical doctor, cardiologist. Please sit. We, on behalf of all presidents in the House, please hold on, madam. On behalf of all presidents in the House, we would like to bring forward our DG. Madam, please hold on. We are going together. We are going together, madam. 8 o'clock. Okay. Okay, 15 minutes. Right. Membership is a challenge for a whole lot of us. Membership is a challenge. Despite starting new 2 years ago, because it's Magic Year I started. No problem, man. No problem. Sorry, Toyota Corolla UPN, customized plate number. Somebody wants to move. Somebody wants to move, please. Yeah? Toyota Corolla. United. Oh, okay. United Presidents is your plate number. UP. Okay. All right. No problem. So membership, like our president Adekoite mentioned, is a challenge. Is a really big challenge. But some of us get it, you know, right through media. Some of us get it right through network. I got it right using two membership lists from 5 years ago. I called over 200 people. I have 30 brand new people who know nothing about Rotary. All right, so I have 3 Rotarians, myself inclusive, and brand new people that knew nothing and they've gone through RLI. As I speak now, I have about 12 people that have gone through RLI. Part 2, we're waiting for part 3. So we can do these things. We need to, you know, ask questions, talk to ourselves, and you know, we can do it together. We're done now. We can help ourselves. We could do either Royal or Metro. I gave him 15 member leads from the list I have. I've not followed up. I will do that. But we can help one another. Once I saw that they wanted the corridor, everybody I spoke to, I pushed them to him with their phone numbers. So when we see these things, let us push. I'm not here to, you know, we're not here individually. We're here so that we can support some Rotary first of all, then we're supporting Rotary as Africans, because the more we grow, the more opportunities we have when we break into districts, when we have another region. That's why the opportunity is coming for Akim Olayinka Babalola, because one day, and Port Harcourt is showing the walk-ins. They're doing 30 people per club, they don't do 18 clubs already. What are we doing? Let's forget about all this league of presidents that are giving us issues, all this. I know a lot of us want to talk or want to appreciate our DG, and time is fast spent. But we need to talk. We can talk like this on any of our platforms. If you want us to have another brainstorming session, maybe we go Taipei, we want to meet there. No, we didn't go to Uganda. We want to meet there. Let's meet. Let's talk. You can just call 3 or 4 people and let us, you know, brainstorm, because we can't do it alone. And on this note, I'm bringing the captain forward. My DG sir would like to bring you forward also, and we'll wrap up from here. A round of applause, every one of us standing, our leader, our DG, we're bringing him forward. We have a presentation on behalf of all of us, so please let us welcome him one more time to the front. Natini, all United Presidents on your feet, please. Our DG, we did this year together. He has heard us, he too experienced a lot of challenges. from RI, from Africa, he experienced challenges. Now because we don't give DG microphone, he experienced challenges. People that know, DS know, chief of staff know. Some of us when they go district know, say DG experienced challenges. So my captain, over to you.
Sorry.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you very much. I want to, please, can we see the seat, please? I don't want to keep us standing. And the next few minutes we will be rounding up after this to the vote of thanks. May I humbly call on the captain of district 911 president. We have put this in common. We have put this in common. One, we are both captains of separate districts, and two, she is a chartered accountant. I am equally an accountant. I have two other chartered accountants here as United President. I think it's a good thing. So can you please help us present this?
United Nations.
Thank you.
He's blocking some people.
After this, you are Larry and I'm Larry Wajisu. So somebody must pay someone. So the Humanitarian Leadership Award proudly presented to DG Larry Adedoyi with deep gratitude for your outstanding leadership and commitment to the service of humanity. You inspire us all to build a better world. Thank you very much, my DG. On behalf of all United 911 and 9112, we are presenting this to you to appreciate your support, your commitment, your leadership, as far as this United year is concerned. And like you said, your inspiration. Thank you very much, my DG.
You are sitting next to him.
No, he's congratulations, my DG. So on that note, we move very fast. The next award will be presented to a man who has worked and ensured that we know Rotary very well to the roots. And so on that note, I invite to the podium our DGND as he comes and do us the honor of presenting this award to PDG Kola Shonibwa, the king of boys and girls. Yes, the king of boys and girls.
Our dear United President, Captain, and the United President, my district governor, and Rotary leaders, fellow Rotarians. It gives me great honor to make this presentation to our power district governor, Kola Shodipo, Award of Excellence presented to PDG Kola Shodipo in recognition of the exemplary leadership, visionary guidance, and selfless service to humanity. Your dedication has left an indelible mark on our global community. Presented by Rotarian Iriwoji Ajayi Ojekiri, Captain for Unite for Good President, 7th June, today, 2026. Congratulations, my PDG, and a big thank you to all United Presidents, District 9112.
Congratulations, PDG Shola 24. Well deserving.
Are you accepting the girls? Are you accepting the girls?
Okay, sure, no problem.
All right, I love that silence. Everybody, what are they discussing? What are they discussing? What are they discussing? So here about now, we are wrapping up. We're getting to the tail of this whole thing. And of course, the essence of what has brought us today is United President Fellowship. That is what counts. As we count the next 23 days to our signing out, signing off, remember the work has started. All right. So I really love the stories that our presidents were sharing. Honestly, I was hearing myself in those stories. I was seeing myself in those stories. I wish we had more time to tell it, but today is not the day to tell all the stories. We're going to have more time. So the question now is, what's next? We have gathered, okay, we have launched the United President Fellowship, and we have made our commitment that it's going to be something that will be a thing, with us and beyond us. It's going to be our sign of legacy continuity. Legacy continuum. If you know, you know. Legacy continuum. All right. So we are wrapping up, and in a few minutes we're going to be stepping out of this place. But like I said, we came into this place as presidents of different clubs, but we are stepping out of this place as United President Fellowship. Yes or yes? Yes. Yes or yes? Yes. Yes or yes? Yes. Yes or yes? Yes. Please, DJ, before we wrap up, give me the music. I need to dance to this. Yes or yes? We are leaving this place as United Presidents Fellowship. Yes. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing journey. I can't agree less with any of you. It's been a journey, and behind the journey, the story, and of course the success we've all achieved, there are stories, challenges, pains. Sometimes some of us want to back out. Sometimes we kind of ask, is it really worth it? What am I getting from all this stress that I'm taking? But guess what? What stands you out is not what you gain, but what you give at the end of the day. And that is the story that imprints your name in the sand of time. The life you built, the legacy you built. And when we hear legacy, no, these are words, impact, big words that's been overflowed. As simple as putting a smile on the face of a child. That is impact. As small as helping that little child in that primary school see the essence of education. That is impact. And we're going to continue to it. Africa is waiting for us. The world is waiting for us. The question is, are you ready? United Presidents, are you ready? Yes. Are you ready to take on Africa? Yes. The best of Rotary is coming out of this room today. Yes. Do you agree with me? Yes. The best of Rotary is coming out of this room today. We are taking on the world, we are taking on Africa. I don't know what you say. I am a general overseer. I don't know if you see with me. Thank you so much. And on that note, before I want us to, all of us, we're here to know ourselves, meet, bond, dance, and of course, have one mind of living. All right, DJ, hold it there. My DJ, sir. Yes. I need you to say a word before you leave. I'm going to count it, 40 seconds. And my dears, I need you to say a thing. Because after this time, you're not going to be meeting us like this again, right? And our chief of staff, I need you to say a thing to before you leave? Well, I'm going to count it 40 seconds on the dot.
So we'll start from them.
Yes, okay, all right. Roger, now no protocol, sorry. Because I've been on song. Yes, sir.
Okay.
You see us on the 30th, but you see other retailers.
Okay, thank you very much. District Governor, sir. District leaders present, fellow Rotarians. Interestingly, the theme for today says
Beyond your horizon.
I picked something beyond the tenure. And I understood the word horizon as well. Reading in between, I saw it beyond the tenure. And indeed, it doesn't end here. The journey just started. And the result for success, they say, is more work. So the good thing about our gathering here today is that we're all united in one thing, in our collective responsibility to success. I really want to appreciate every one of you present here. Those here, I give it to you. Those who are not here, maybe for one reason or the other. Because Rotarians, like we know, are busy people. So I give it to them too. For this Rotary here, my Capitani, you know I used to call you Capitani. People call you Captain, but I call you my Capitani. You have done well. Yes, that's the Italian word for it. You understand? I respect you. You understand? Thank you for everything. Your executive, thank you so much for the support given to our capital. Rotarian presidents, all of you, I thank you so much. Without you, it couldn't have been in. And then, like the DD rightly said, without all of you, we won't be here, and you won't be there. For the success acquired throughout the year, you are the one. You are the bomb. Thank you. Once again, good evening, Rotarian presidents. Everything that I've said here this evening. I will just congratulate all of you for being on your way out of that seat. And it's not just ending, it's just starting because we are resuming to a new office. That's the office of the immediate past president. So you are the first advisor in line to become a president. And I congratulate you for that. And I want to thank you that there is none of you here that have not spoken with or spoken to, and have had cause to work with every one of you. And you have given me this, and you make the work very, very easy for me, more than I could imagine. There's no time I call you, and you don't pick your calls, and even if you miss my call, you will call me back. I thank you for what you've done in membership. I thank you for what you've done in conducting interesting and vibrant fellowship at your different clubs. I thank you for what you've done on Rotary Foundation and district support. And I also thank you for giving our district of Lord peace throughout the year. Thank you so much.
This is a moment that gives me pleasure when I interact directly with my United Presidents. Just one word, because I don't want to talk too much. You've given us your support, you've given us your cooperation, you've given us your motivation. And so, for me, anytime you call upon me, my doors are always open, like Kyle said, till the end of 30th of June. Still want to open my fridge for as long as it pleases you, and I will attend to you as usual. And so, I want to congratulate the captain, because without good leadership, there will be no good followership. And when you are a leader, you must have followers, because a leader without followers is not a leader. And not only him, and other members of the executive, Claire is not here, I understand. She's living out her daughter in marriage today. And Chidoze is here. I thank you for coming. Christina is here. I thank you for coming. And Ibrahim. Where is Ibrahim? Where you been? So I thank you two for coming. And the three musketeers, Stella, Ify, and Temitayo. Thank you all. So, what you have done, where are the three of you? Please come out here. Come out here. Come out here. Where are the members of the executive? You need to come out and join them. Kapo, join them. I didn't want to be unfair to the men. That's why I asked members of the executive to come out. Otherwise, these three fantastic ladies just stole the show for today. But my fellow Rotarians, United Presidents, please join me in giving them a resounding applause for the job well done. That's interesting. So, I appreciate the efforts of all of you jointly and collectively. And for every president here, all of you here, I know you by your first names and other names, and the remaining other ones who are not here. I want to thank everyone. Please, you may go back to your seat. Thank you very much. So, for those who are also here, and thank you, Sharif, directly from Abuja. Amaka, you came for Sana. Since Sana, they are not come back to Abuja.
Really? It's not, I don't know. Wow.
Okay. From Amaka to the Kapo here. You see, I've taken it from the first to the last. I'm not jumping you, Alex. I'm not jumping you, Ibrahim. I'm not jumping. Who is the one who come with? Oh, Adewale, I've not jumped you. I'm not jumping Chidoze. I'm not joining you too. I've not finished with AJCT Sunday party. Every time I have an event, you always come on Sunday. And just like you, Mike too. And the doctor from Wekowais continue to swear. You don't need it because you're a troublesome person. Thank you, editor, the Globetrotter. And yes, oh, Stella, thank you. Gideon, thank you very much. Where is Ify? Yesterday, I asked whether she was still alive. And yesterday, I asked, are you still alive, isn't it? Yes. When we met at RNI, I'm happy that you are still alive. You know the story now. I won't say much about that. So thank you, Christina. And the last but not the least. They won't see you where they are doing Road Foundation seminar. It's about party, and thank you very much. You still have 23 days to take your way. My dear Timothy, thank you. Always supporting very talented and vibrant Rotarian. And so, to the Kapo, please let's all stand up for the captain. Let's stand up for you. So, just Timothy, come. just give one small song to energize the captain because he has done well, isn't it? Yes, extremely well.
He's a captain after all. He's a captain after all. He's a captain after all. He's a captain. Oh, they are jolly good fellows. Oh, they are jolly good fellows. Okay. One thing we should notice is that the DJ and his entourage, they did not tell us that they want to do the mask. Everybody is in sync. I like this team. No, I know you didn't tell yourself, but I like the sync. I like that. Okay, Roger and Christiana Okela on the microphone for a bit. Thank you.
Please, wait a minute. Please, just one moment. Sorry. It almost escaped my mind. Please. Yes, once again, I thank all of you. Please be seated. On the 30th of June, we will be having our last days in office. Whether you like it or not, we have to leave by that day. On that day, and before 11:59 or by 11:59. So, on that day, we are going to be holding the end of the year party and awards and recognitions. I believe we have all done well without exception, but for those that the awards and recognitions committee of the district are choosing for awards, we would like to appreciate them on that day. Even though I appreciate all of you collectively and individually. So, I'm inviting all of you without exception to that ceremony which will start at 4, but awards presentation will start at 2. The reason being that the Board of Trustees of the WEF also want. I said 2 p.m. Do you want to come at 2 a.m.? Okay, so because by that time the Board of Trustees of the WEF will be giving out awards to clubs that have supported the WEF and individuals. So we needed to bring down the time so that we have time for our own merriment and all that. I don't want it to be a day of awards or speeches. Once we are able to close in between 2 and 4, then we can go on. So all of us are winners in 2025, 2026, without exception. So let's applaud ourselves for that. So we are planning on Monday, the 29th of June, to do what we did during the month of Ramadan and Lent, so that we can we started with prayers on the 1st of July. We want to end because we want to commit ourselves and the next administration to the answer. So without God, we couldn't have done or achieved what we did. So on the 29th, we are planning, it is work in progress. We are planning to have a special prayer session to just end the year. And on the 30th, we are going to groove. Yes. So underline that word. Yes. But I know we come. I know that if everybody does not come, Lagos will be there. And all the clubs on the island, I'm talking about the boys now. I'm talking about Falomo, I'm talking about Ikoyi Metro, I'm talking about Lekki Novare. You are the ones normally reluctant to attend. Mike, I've appreciated your colleagues, I'm appreciating you too, Mike Adele. Thank you very much. So, those of you, your Ikate is not the one in Elegushi, the one in Surulere. Master Akido, if you know, that is his area. So, those of you in Lagos Island, come ready so that you can enjoy the day, and we assure you that we will save your time. So that all of us, we are in it together, whether Lagos Island or mainland or state, it is for all of us. So on this note, I want to once more thank all of you for attending this event.
Thank you very much. June 29, we're having prayers. We're running up the prayers at the district office. June 30th, 2 p.m. awards and recognition, 4 p.m. with groove. July 17th, there's somebody in the house here. If you guys want to go off, man, all the prayer, don't worry, don't think it. Go now, off this thing, off recording. Off recording because we want to announce something. We don't want those that did not join us physically here to know what is happening on July 17th. On July 17th, there's somebody here. He's 20 years old, but with 40 years experience. So he will be 60. Roger Michael Adeleye is inviting all of us to his birthday. So he gonna go and rest in the US or Taipei after our handing over. Then he gonna come back and celebrate his 60th birthday. So he says, see, he's 20 years with 40 years experience. Why you allowing me in the business? Please let's say from her. Let's deliver a 6 bottles. He will be 20 years old with 40 years experience. 60. On that note, thank us. 60. Yes.
Let me start by saying I'm really shocked.
No shock. Now July 17th, no shock.
All right, we got one house. Good evening again, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. My secretary, sir. My secretary, sir. I need everybody to be attentive, please. That's the result of Alright, so once again, thank you so much for coming. I want to especially thank the DG for supporting us, for all that you have done so far from July 1st to date. Every time and any time we call or send you a chat, you will respond. We deeply and sincerely appreciate you. I also want to thank the leadership or the ESCO of our DG, particularly the DS. I know that not just me, every single one of us would have contacted you or called you. I call this one at odd hours, because at that time is when I remember that thing and I just want to ask for help. And it's always there to support. Thank you, the Chief of Staff. Mike Apo, thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for all that you have done so far. And one thing I can assure you that we'll always give you our support. My DJ sir, thank you so much. I know. Always supporting as well, reaching out to us to write stories. Don't forget to still write your stories. Don't worry, I'm sure you have a field time with putting up our stories for this next edition. Thank you so much, my PDG. God bless you. I remember that at some point you also came to our club to support us, and I know you've done that for a lot of us here. To my fellow United President, this is the best of many connections. Thank you. I've met a lot of beautiful people. I know there's still a lot more I need to meet, and I think the same thing for all of us. Let's try and connect beyond, here. God bless you. God bless Nigeria. God bless our International. God bless the district. Thank you.
Thank you. May we all rise. National pledge. May we all rise. Nigeria is going to be great today. And on that note, 3, 2, 1. I pledge. Thank you. To the president and our staff for 2 years, you are now actually well done, my darling. To those that have ladies in their clothes. We know you were coming for you. You have two MPs and CFO. We are coming. Because of the fellowship we are going to do, and because the fellowship is international for United Presidents all over the world, you will receive invitation to a group. It is policy, it is procedure for us to be able to do it. So we'll add you to a group, please. Thank you.